Hey everyone, it is Ross from RT Fitness here, and today I just want to talk to you about eating healthy but still not losing weight, or what people tend to say is I'm eating healthy but I'm still not losing weight, or I eat next to nothing and I'm still not losing weight. So this isn't a rant or anything like that. This is just for educational purposes, and hopefully you can take something away from this video and obviously think of the mistakes what you are making so that you can lose weight. So 1, clean foods still have calories. So when everyone's talking about eating healthy, they tend to sway towards things what are called clean foods, or as I just like to call them, whole one ingredient foods. So this is what they say that they are eating all the time and that they're still not losing weight. But the trouble is with clean foods, they still have calories. Okay, they're not like, it's not a magic solution. I know some foods say like it's a superfood and magical beans or whatever it is, but they still have calories. And a lot of like clean food diets, we'll use like say the paleo diet for instance, a lot of those are quite high calorie foods. So say if you're sticking to like your meats, fish, vegetables, grains, stuff like that, they still have calories. Let's say for example pork's going to be very high in calories, even though it is a clean food because it is just a piece of meat. It is still very high in calories. Mix that together with your veg, but like somebody has told you that you should put butter on your veg because it's from a grass-fed cow. By the way, I did used to do this, but if you are lathering your vegetables in butter, then your calories are going to go up. Even though this is all clean foods, it still has a calorie content. And obviously nuts is a big one where people think, for instance, that is a health food, so they're just slamming the nuts down, and yeah, the calories just shoot up. I mean, if you think of just a handful of nuts, probably that big, you're talking 500 calories. 500 calories equates to an hour on the treadmill at a good steady pace. And how fast would you eat that handful of nuts? Within seconds. So yeah, so all clean foods still have calories, so please be aware of the calories in the foods what you're eating, regardless of whether you're eating these or even junk food. It doesn't really matter. All of them are either high in calories, low in calories, medium calories. They all have calories which will stop you from losing weight. Free foods. So some diets out there promote that you have free foods. I mean, this sort of goes into the same category as what we've just been talking about, because there isn't such thing as free foods, because they all have a calorie amount per food. I think some of them are more into like say the free pasta, the free fruit, the free rice, free reign on vegetables. Yes, a lot of these are lower in calories and foods, and obviously it would take a lot of those foods for you to go up into the high calories, which is obviously a good thing where you're not calorie counting, but yet again they are not a free food. Because for me, I've heard of one of the diets is where you can have as much rice as you want. I could eat bowls upon bowls of rice and that would put fat on us, so I wouldn't class that as a free food. Obviously with everything else, everything has a calorie density to it, so nothing is ever free. So you're eating healthy but still not losing weight, so obviously we cover them too. Not moving. We do live a very sedentary lifestyle now. If we're not sitting in the car, sitting for breakfast, sitting at our office all day, even sitting on your breaks at breakfast, sitting on your breaks at work, and then sitting in your car on the way home, sitting on a night all day, you're not moving. So even if you are eating healthy, and then even watching how much calories is in these foods, but you're still not moving, you're either in your maintenance calories, or you're still in a plus calories, a surplus calories, if obviously you're still eating clean foods, but obviously you're not checking what the calories is in these foods, and then you're not moving, you might still be in a surplus of your maintenance, And that means that you will be gaining weight. So even if you think you're eating, but you're not moving, so you're eating clean foods, you're not moving at all, you're probably just putting on weight, especially if you're not actually knowing what is in the foods themselves. Moving, come on. We all know now that we must be moving some way or another. I'm not saying join a gym or anything like that. I'm saying go out for a walk. I mean, you can join classes, whatever you need to do, just get that little bit of movement in there. And obviously for your all-round health, you know you've got to do it, and for longevity as well. So yeah, let's get moving with that. So when a lot of people tell me, yes, I eat healthy all the time, or I'll never be able to eat all that food or whatever, weekends still count. So obviously we've worked with thousands of people over the years, and for some reason the weekends just do not count to some. So what they'll say is I eat healthy, I'm always under my calories, I'm moving, training 4 or 5 times a week, whatever. But then when it comes to the weekend, I say, right, what did you do? Oh, I ate okay, I ate okay. And then we get deeper into the conversation, and it's, oh, yeah, I had 3 bars of chocolate and 6 bottles of wine over the weekend. It's like, for fuck's sake, man. So weekends still do count. Just because it begins with an S, Saturday and Sunday, it doesn't mean that everything goes out the window, because at the end of the day, you could be eating healthy, you could be in that calorie deficit throughout the week, you could be training hard, but then when it comes to the weekend and you polish off a bottle of wine, a takeaway, a tub of ice cream, you're talking easy. And this isn't an exaggeration. 5,000 calories in a day, easily. And obviously if we do 3,500 calories for a pound gained, 1,500 from that, say your maintenance is 1,500, which you'd have to be quite small anyway for 1,500, but your maintenance 1,500, you could put a pound on in a day, and say you do that on a Saturday and a Sunday, that means you've went like 7,000 into a surplus just in 2 days, and all that hard work and all that clean food, what you've been eating throughout the week, is just being eradicated. So yeah, so if you're eating healthy but not losing weight, think about all these things. Clean foods still have calories. There's no such thing as free foods. You're not really moving that much. And 4, you're kidding yourself when you're being a pig at the weekend. So yeah, if you have any questions on that, hit them up in the comments below and I'll get back to you. Thank you for watching. I'm Ross from RT Fitness.